My name is Muhammad Ali. I was born in a family of two. Yes, family of two. I lost my dad when I was in my JHS level, going to senior high school. That's where I lost my dad. So my mom was the one who was able to cater for my senior high school. Let's say when my dad was dead, when my dad died, my mom was having a provision shop, which she uses to take care of me like a bit. So my mom was the one who's paying my school fees like during my senior level. So during my infancy too, I had wanted to be a movie actor. So I was in for it. I was actually in for it. I remember my dad and mom told me to not to do that job because I'm a Muslim, and besides, it's against our religion. It's haram. So I was like, Mom, Daddy, that is what I want to do. I want to be a star, like a movie star, a big movie star someday, celebrity. So if you could remember, I used to use this name, Youngest Celebrity.
Yeah.
Yes, that was my name way back. So after I completed senior high school, I started working. I was still focusing on my acting career as well. I started work one or two. Sometimes the work will be so, how do I even put it, hard. I'll be like, Mommy, I can't do this work. I still want to act. So please allow me to act. Let me focus on my dreams. She was like, oh, Ali, this acting thing, nothing there inside. You go, you come. Your movies have one serve, I know they watch. Each and every time, when I'm going on set, I'll convince her, oh, Mommy, I want money. She'll give me 100 cedis, 200 cedis, 300 cedis as transportation. Sometimes I'll be in Kumasi for a month, sometimes a month or two. I'll be on set. I'll do PA, easy. Be small crowds. So when I come back, my mom will be like, Ali, you have been giving money every day. But it's like the movie you said you are doing. I've been watching movies on TV. Not even not waka pass, Saf. You are not see. So right now, I won't make you stop. So she kept telling me to stop acting. I was like, oh, Mommy, right now, I'm an adult. I'm not young anymore. So let me decide on what I want to do in future. So I choose to go for acting because let me say I was born for it. Because since I was a child, since primary, I was in today's drama, cultural group stuff. When I was in senior high school, I was in entertainment prefect. I was actually organizing drama for what's the name? Each and every group. So that after each round, then we choose a winner of like a team that wins. So that's basically my childhood. Yes. So me growing up wasn't easy because I didn't have a dad. I didn't have, let me say, a dad, father love or something like me growing up with my dad because I think when my dad died, I was like, is it 12 or 13 years? It was in GHS 3 actually. Sorry. Yeah, GHS 3. GHS 3 actually when my dad died. So it wasn't easy for me. Though my dad was able to build a house, a normal house for my mom and my siblings. Let me see. Yeah, because I'm a Muslim, so my dad got married to 3 wives. So I have different siblings aside my mom. I don't know if you get me. Like different mothers, but for my mom, my sister and I are the only people right now. So basically, that's my childhood. Oh, it wasn't that like when I was growing up. It wasn't that. How do I even put it? Like it wasn't that smooth for me. It was a bit hard, but it wasn't easy. With God, I think with God, all things are possible. With God, if God is behind everything is possible. So finally, I feel for me to be in this competition, I feel like I'm somebody. You get it? I'm somebody, because if I'm about to tell you where I'm coming from and where I've gotten to, I don't want to be emotional.
Yeah,
I don't want to go to...
Housemates.
Yes, Big Mama.
Thank you, Ali, for sharing. If any of you have any questions for him or any words of encouragement, you can go ahead.
Ali, I'd like to say it's not that easy in the world, but we all have to stay strong and strive harder. And I know with God all things are possible and we'll make it one day.
Thank you so much for the word so sweet.
Yeah.
You see that? The film.
I can't say I wasn't there when you were growing up and all that, but I know where you are coming from. Like, I understand how it feels to be like growing up without a father.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, and I'm happy you decided to, like, you are determined. You have aim in life, because young boys of these days, they'll just go and join this gang and be doing things anyhow. But you know what you want in life, and then you didn't give up. Yeah, you knew what you wanted, and you are here. You've achieved most of what you wanted to be. Yeah, so I want to say, don't give up. Keep being you. Be respectful and humble, and God will add the rest to you. Yeah.
And I just want to tell you, you should keep dreaming big. It's not always rosy, but at the end, there's always a light.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Thank you.
It's not easy.
All right, thank you, guys. Thank you very much, Ali, for sharing. I'm sure your housemates share your sentiments. Ruth,
Big Mama.
it's time for you to share a story with us. You have 5 minutes.
Okay, so, hi, housemate. Oh. Okay, so, as you all know, I am Ruth Ajiman, and I'm from Ashanti region and Toa. Yes, so my childhood, when I was growing up, I had a soft life from separated family. Yes, so with my stepdad and my stepmom. With my dad and my stepmom. Yeah, but life was easy, though. Life was easy, like everything was cool. So it got to a point, like when I was in JHS to SHS2 and some family issues, you see, my dad started doing some things, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it was something like, I don't know, but I just got, it's something normal in marriage, you know, but life was easy. That's what I can say. Yeah, so after SHS, I just came to Accra and continued nursing training. Yes, and I completed last year, and now I'm a nurse. So that's what I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, for sharing your story with us. If any of the housemates have any questions or words of motivation, you can go ahead.
Soft life.
The sky is your limit. You should strive harder.
So, no question, because you guys are already crying, so I don't want to go into details. And so, in short, now I'm done.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm done.
Don't feel pity
Yeah,
for
I'm
them.
done. So,
There are
if
tears
there's
in their
no
eyes.
question, I'm
They
okay.
can bring them out inside.
Thank you, Ruth, for sharing.
Why everyone is crying?
I don't know, sir.
And thank you, Ruth and Ali, for opening up to us. The next group is Bebelino and Sandra.
Can I go? Make your head like the dinosaur.
People crying like that. That's not.
Charlie, go be. Go be. Go. Charlie, give me the tissue. Look at it. I'm going to fit you.
So this time we start with Sandra. Sandra, you can tell us anything you want to tell us. It can be something unusual about you, something you've never spoken on, something we don't know about you. So share a story with us about your life.
Okay, so my name is Sandra. I'm already crying because I'm already emotional, so guys, please bear with me. So I would like to talk about how life has been for me. Life hasn't been very easy because when I was growing up, my dad actually lost his job along the line when I was supposed to, go to school, and then I had to take care of myself. All along, I had to even take care of my parents. It got to a point that I didn't even have any place to stay. I had to pitch at some of my friends' place, and it was kind of difficult for me. And sometimes I didn't even have anything to eat for like a day. There were people that I would work for and I wouldn't get paid. And there were people that would maltreat me just because I wanted money to feed myself and even take care of my siblings, because I have 2 other siblings under me, because I need to take care of them in their schooling and whatever they had to do. So life was very difficult. Difficult to a point that I had to sell some of my stuff. I had to sell some of my stuff, my clothes. It was very difficult, and I've still not gotten there. I'm still hustling. I can probably do anything, not probably anything bad, but that is why I'm probably a hustler. If you get to know me, you get to realize that I'm a hustler. Whatever job you give to me, I'm able to do it. But one thing about me is I know how to kill my pain. You would not, if you see me, you would not know what I'm going through. That is how I'm able to, kill my pain. So life has been very difficult, and I'm hoping that all the suffering and all the pain just ends and I'm able to meet my goal, because I want to be a very big businesswoman, and I want to have my business going, and whatever career I have to do needs to be big and still continue my schooling. So, yeah, that's what I have to say.
Thank you, Sandra, for sharing your story with us. Does anyone have a question or a word of motivation for Sandra?
Sandra, I just want to tell you that for you to get there, the road most times it's usually rough. Most times people get to take advantage of our situations when you have nothing. They want to use you. They use you at that moment, but I just want you to know that those moments, they are your trial moments. when you're being used, see it as your dues, that you're paying your dues. Because those dues you're paying are actually opening more doors for you. You never can tell where it's going to take you to. Even those you least expect will treat you bad. But see it like, oh, these are my challenges. If you're unable to face that challenge, that moment, I'm not sure you're going to be here today. So don't see it as a weakness. See it as one of your strengths.
Okay.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you, Lovelyn,
You're welcome, baby.
for that word of motivation. Sandra, are you okay?
Yes, please, I'm okay.
Very well. Thank you for sharing your story. Bebelino, you're up next.
Okay. Hi guys. Yeah, Bebelino Kamani from the northern Bolgatanga region. And growing up for me was very easy for me. Like, life was easy. Dad used to provide everything for my school, my little sister, everything. So I lost my dad and everything when we were like, the family stepped out of it. Like, no one cared about us, and we have to move from where we stay to probably closer to Eastern region. And I have no work by then, but I've learned how to sew. I went to computer Joseph, but with no machine, with no work. And you being home and always your mom will be like, go and work, go and find something to do, go and find something to do. You don't have any machine, you don't have anything doing. And if you go to look for a job, by then they were giving me 200 cedis. I can sew for a month and I will get 200 cedis by then. So probably I said no, I have to hit the streets. So probably I ran out from house. I went to my friend's place, sleeping in the couch for a year, waking up, going to town. People see me to be okay. When I go out, I laugh, but when I get back to where I was sleeping, it was crazy for me. So I slept in the couch for 1 year, hustling, doing my thing, and God's being good. I had a whole shop, my own shop. I had my own machines, 3 digital machines, and after setting up the business, I have no capital. I was zero. I was sleeping in the shop. I was sleeping on the floor. Like, when I close, I sleep on the floor, close the curtains, sleep on the floor. A friend lives downstairs, my shop. I used to bath over there, get back to work. I couldn't go home because I didn't have lorry fare, because there was no job coming. And it's crazy, like, everything was wayward, and your family will be calling you. And even if I go to work today, I have to make money, because if I don't make money, I will not eat. I'll be hungry for a week. So each and every time I moved from where I was sleeping, I was like, God, provide me something. Because if I don't get money, I have to walk from Kukumemle to Ofanko barrier with my woodies and my headset on. It got to some time. That's why I have my knee. I used to walk each and every time to work and other stuff. So probably it was crazy. And I've been to so many auditions. Like, I wanted to be out. I want to get money. I want to do everything to get money. I've been to so many auditions. I was cancelled. Like, they didn't even call me. I was not. The only audition I was being selected was Date Rush. I've been to so many auditions, like other stuff movie, but I wasn't selected. And it was crazy. Like, it was crazy, but I'm okay now. For me being here is a privilege. Like, it's really a privilege for me to be here.
Thank you, Bebelino, for sharing your story. Very inspiring. Any questions or words of motivation from the housemates? Right. Then we shall move on then to Bella and Kodak. Thank you, Bella and Kodak. I think now we'll start with Kodak.
Hi, housemate. So I go by the biological name Kofi Ocherdako, known by my stage name as Boy Kodak. So I literally had my stage name from my full name. So Kodak is simply Kofi, K for Kofi, O for Ocher, and Dark for Darko, right? So I'm actually going to, I wanted to make everything really brief, and I still want to make it very brief. I want to start from where I grew up and then the moments or the events that actually like really broke my heart. So I grew up, I don't know if you all know broadcasting on the Kaswa Road. Yes. That's where I grew up, and I'm the last of 3. Yes. My daddy used to work at the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. My mommy was a nurse at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. So growing up, things were like very, very smooth for me. Like back from school, you eat, you sleep, steady, wake up next day, bus picks you up to school, everything is like really perfect. But then my daddy had to come on pension. He hit his retirement age when I was about 8 years, maybe 8 or 9, or even 10. So we had to move from the bungalow to broadcasting because it belonged to the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, the whole corporation. So he built in the eastern region, and myself, I'm from the eastern region, a town called Achimasafo. Right, so that's where my daddy built. So we had to move there, a town in Koforidua, right? So fast forward, like voicing this out, it's really like supposed to bring a lot of things out. After Ali shared his story, like I tried to hold back my tears actually, and I do not really like talking about it. But then I have to bring everything out. So my daddy had to. Out of nowhere, my daddy like had stroke. He was like very fit, very strong, but then out of nowhere he had stroke and he was like paralyzed. He was in bed for almost 3 years, and then okay, so he passed when I was in junior high school too. So
housemates, thank you, Kodak, for sharing your story. I can see that you're all overwhelmed with emotion, so I'm going to give you some time to soak it in, and we'll come back and take the rest of the stories. But thank you for those who have already shared your stories with us.
Thank you, Big Mama.
I wish I could have soft and glowing skin.
New Geisha Black Soap with activated charcoal to give you soft and glowing skin. New Geisha Black Soap and New Geisha Moringa.
I wish I could have soft and glowing skin.
New Geisha Black Soap. With activated charcoal to give you soft and glowing skin. New Geisha Black Soap and New Geisha Moringa.
You just sleep. That's Madina.
Sentuntum say wunna ma deju me ma wonsa.
Efrema bema gani oba.
Ma wonsa. Sentuntum amwa tumuja ma wonsa.
That shall not slap. Having black mosquito quail. Common tontom, na empum visie bebre, na ema wo mowa, na ema wo sham, na sham.
Having insecticide spray, sham, na sansu kumwa wotu any omo muria nyina. Now having naphthalene balls, any having perfumed insect repellent, no, kumwa warrior, nothing just tree.
Having black mosquito quail, empum visie bebre, and say wo so, sham kama, no, emubu, na jumo size no. Don't shred to me no.
And a heaven spray, heaven naphthalene balls, ni perfumed insect repellent no. Kumwa mutu, na wa nam from nothing just shawechi.
Heaven dear, bakope. Heaven dear, bakope. Heaven dear, bakope. Heaven dear, bakope.
FDA actually drede krato yatum.
Am I not forgetting something? Yes, obviously. Flora Mini. Thank you. Can I use the washroom, please?
Sure. Flora disposable handkerchief.
You obviously aren't using Flora tissues, my dear, because the Flora tissues, they are soft and easy on the skin and they leave no particles. Are you okay? Do you want to use the washroom?
Yes.
Okay, come on.
Hey, broke uncle. I will tell auntie.
Fact me. I just love how it feels.
Morning, time to wake up.
Feel every taste, never spread. Top chocolate spread. Every day, it's our drink. Top choco instant mix. It's 3 in 1 and tasty too. Made just for you and I.
Top Choco chocolate spread. So when you be before bread anymore, I want you come and say now Top Choco instant mixed chocolate drink in this way. And you 3 in 1. Head to phone friend 0551 033 033. Top Choco. It's chocolatey. FDA. Aji ejedi yin krat we atu.
GNPC initiates steps to sell 50% of Jubilee Oil Holding Limited's interest in the Deepwater Tunnel block to Petrosol in spite of the potential of the subsidiary. Meanwhile, the alliance of CSOs working on extractives, anti-corruption and governance demand the removal of the GNPC CEO Opoku Dankwa and the board chairman Freddie Blay. We'll tell you more.